Let's talk about arcs today. Today, I want to tell you about a book, Murder at the Blueberry Festival, that I just finished and I would like to recommend.
Good. So if you want to hear about some new Christian fiction out there, stay tuned.
Hi everyone, welcome to Book Talks with Miss Thomas. I am Miss Thomas, and if you like hearing about books, in this case, a book that has recently been published, then please subscribe. And if you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. So today is the promised review of Murder at the Blueberry Festival by Darci Hannah. I had mentioned it before it was published. I got it as an ARC, advanced reader copy from NetGalley, and I read it, and today I want to tell you what I thought of it. And I thought it was a really fun, light mystery that was completely clean. There was nothing objectionable in it. It wasn't specific to the Christian reader, but it wasn't offensive in any way. So I think you'll enjoy The Murder at Blueberry Festival. If you enjoy light, clean, cozy mysteries, there was friendship, there was hometown, there was a smidge of romance, not a lot, and it was just, and there was a cute dog. So, and it was on the beach. So lots to appreciate about this book. So this is the story of Lindsay, who owns a bakery on the water, and I think it's in Michigan. You have to forgive me. I've been reading a couple things, but I believe Lindsay's bakery is in Michigan, and she lives in this lighthouse with her dog, and there's this ghost in the lighthouse. It's like a former sea captain, and he's not a scary ghost or like a mean ghost, but occasionally he warns her and helps her solve mysteries. And I get the impression that this is a recurring theme in these books, because there were references to prior books where the ghost in the lighthouse helped her. So I think this is the third installation in this mystery series. And in this particular book, there is a blueberry festival, and everyone's all excited about the blueberry festival when there becomes like pranks that occur during the festival. And at first, they're just a little funny, a little annoying, but then eventually someone ends up being murdered. And Lindsay and her boyfriend, who is a retired Navy SEAL, I believe, discover the body of this man on a boat with a goat. And of course, there are a few silly rhymes about the man afloat on the boat with the goat. And the man is passed, he's been killed, but the goat survived. And so Lindsay takes in this goat and tries to take care of the goat as the murder is being solved. And of course, she's interested in solving the murder as well. And Lindsay has this really fun friend named Kennedy. And I'm a sucker for like the girl dynamic, the friendships in the books. And I love Lindsay's friendship with Kennedy. And Kennedy, Lindsay's mom is a retired fashion model, but Kennedy is just a fashionista. She likes fashion. I don't think she was a model, but Kennedy and Lindsay's mom have a store, a local shop nearby where they have fashionable clothes, and they're clothes for the customer and the customer's dog. So Kennedy, of course, takes the goat to a beauty day and has the goat transformed into this almost unicorn. So the goat, I guess, gets like her hair dyed, and it is a girl, the goat. I think the goat's name is Clara, and just gets bedazzled. And just really, it's a cute story about Lindsay and her friend Kennedy, and Kennedy gets the goat decorated, bedazzled, and they're on the hunt for the killer of the goat's owner. And there's nothing really scary or tragic in the story except that the man was killed, obviously. but it's kind of lighthearted and just really fun, sweet mystery. And I enjoyed it. Let's see, there were some recipes in the book that you would also enjoy because Lindsay owns a bakery. So there's a lot of reference to the different goodies that Lindsay serves and eats. And then Lindsay's boyfriend is a war veteran. So he has a group of men that get together at the bakery and they bring their dogs too. So, you know, if you like that kind of environment where the dogs go outside, Lindsay bakes treats for the dogs and the men have blueberry treats and coffee, and they get together and swap war stories. And it was just a really fun, enjoyable book. So I highly recommend Murder at the Blueberry Festival. I'm also listening to an audiobook called The Lake House by Riley Sager, and I've just started it. I was really fortunate. My husband surprised myself and our sons with a trip to Hershey Park, and he discovered that if you buy tickets to Hershey Park for one day the night before, you get to go the last 2 hours for free. So he got these tickets and he got a hotel room, and the hotel included breakfast. So it ended up being a really good deal. And we went to Hershey Park, and on the way, my husband said, only one rule, no books. And I said, nah, I can't go along with that. So on the way up, we listened to The Lake House by Riley Sager, and I'm only a little bit in. So I think it's like a 8 or 11 hour, I think it's 11-hour book. And I'm, 3 to 4 hours in. And that's really good so far. And there was nothing in there that I wouldn't want my children to hear. There was one passage where the woman is sitting on her deck with binoculars and a man goes out at night skinny dipping, and that was a little awkward, but it wasn't too graphic. But it's just the story of this woman in Vermont who is in a lake house. She's a retired, well, she's not really retired. She's more, I don't want to say has been, I don't want to say retired. She's an actress who has tragically lost her husband to a drowning on the lake, and she has developed a bad relationship with alcohol. And so the tabloids get a hold of her drinking too much, and her mother, who's also a famous actress, sort of banishes her to the lake house so that she can get away from the tabloids. And while she's at the lake house, she becomes very fascinated with this married couple across the lake, and they have a glass house and she can see into their house. And so she's always looking at them with her binoculars, and, she's talking about the different things that she sees when she's spying on them. And it seems like they have a tense relationship. And I think that the husband probably possibly killed or harmed the wife. I'm not really that far into it. I don't know. But I will say, with the current trend with reading, I don't fully trust the narrator of the story, the actress. And so I'm wondering if we're going to find out at the end that she's just, a really unreliable narrator, because she is drunk throughout most of the book. And so she believes that the man has harmed the woman in the house across the lake, but I'm not really entirely convinced yet. So we shall see. I guess more to come on that book later. But for now, it was a wonderful read. And I will say Hershey Park has made a lot of wonderful improvements since the pandemic. They've added maybe 4 or 5 roller coasters, and now there's an app so that you can get the wait times almost like Disney. They have the Fast Pass now. So I really enjoyed the trip to Hershey Park too, if you're looking for just a fun little getaway with your family. So that's just a quick little check-in for you guys. I'm a teacher and I'm in teacher mode. It's taken me almost until August just to recover from the school year and catch up on my medical appointments. And so I haven't been posting as often as I'd like, but I did want to tell you just a little bit. 3 things I recommend: a trip to Hershey Park, the house across the lake, and Murder at Blueberry Festival. I hope you're doing well too, and you're out there enjoying some good books. And I will be in touch soon. Bye for now.